The thin line balance between doing what is best and a totalitarian order comes into view with this piece. And China's video game regulator has said online gamers under the age of 18 will only be allowed to play for an hour on Fridays, the weekends and holidays. Now, the National Press and Publication Administration said that game playing would only be allowed between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m, and it also instructed gaming companies to prevent children playing outside of these times. And earlier this month, a state media outlet branded online games spiritual opium. Now, inspections of online gaming companies will also increase to check that the time limits are being enforced. And earlier rules had limited children's online game playing to 90 minutes per day, rising to 3 hours on holidays. And the move reflects a long-running concern about the impact of excessive gaming on the young. And a month prior to the latest restrictions, an article claimed that many teenagers had become addicted to online gaming and it was having a negative impact on them. Now, I can't argue with the directive, as those video games are high-level mind control. Period. And they're also tools for profiling the levels of darkness within every person who plays them. Suddenly, the jackasses...
You suck, you jackass!
...are now saying that they are caring for children's health. Well, that's news to me, that. And perhaps this is just another excuse to target the children. And they said the effects of the pandemic have been blamed for exacerbating the mental health problems being faced by children, with the National Health Service, the UK, giving a record number of youngsters antidepressants. And the figures revealed that last year saw prescriptions of antidepressants written for children aged 5 to 16 rise to 232,000 prescriptions, which was an increase of 22% over 5 years. Now, by age group, prescriptions issued to secondary school pupils aged 11 to 18 has risen by 23% in that time period, and almost as high was the increase in prescriptions to primary school children, which is 5 to 11, which was 20% higher according to the report. And the newspaper cited studies and mental health campaigners suggesting that the coronavirus lockdowns and the related closure of schools could be increasing mental illness issues, on top of other factors already affecting children, such as bullying, school pressure and bereavement. Now, Tom Mathers from the charity Young Minds said the pandemic has exacerbated these pressures, with many young people experiencing isolation, loneliness and worries about the future. I, for one, don't blame them for being concerned. But medication has never or rarely worked, like ever. But kids watching so-called grown-ups acting stupid and childlike has me concerned, never mind the children. Here's something few Americans are aware of, even though it is a so-called national treasure, as they call it. The word Laus Deo, Laus Deo, which means praise be to God. For of him and through him and to him are all things, to whom be glory forever. Amen. As in Ra. And that was Romans 11 through 36, whatever by bullshit book that is. But I wonder how many Americans are familiar with that phrase, Laus Deo. And did you know it's placed on the top of America's largest monument? It's inscribed at the top of the Washington Monument, which is 555 feet tall obelisk. Laus Deo, praise be to God. Now, to the builders of the obelisk, their god was Osiris, and all obelisks are a reference to his penis. The oval office opposite is a representation of the vagina and likely Isis. Laus Deo, praise be to God. The great question is, which one?